Ah, there we go.
Oh, okay. There's something different. All right. Wonder if that is a good water source. Water bubbles from the ground, flows down from the wadi. Be careful you do not fall into it. You might not climb out again. All right.
Well, that'd
So
probably be like a.
it's probably death,
Okay.
right? Fall down,
Boom!
woo, crash,
Ah!
bang. You have managed to stumble off the crumbling edge. Crack open your head upon a rock. What a shame.
What a shame.
Set up perfectly. How has Sunday been for us two? Sunday's been wonderful. Chad was especially excited about playing this game, and he chose this one himself. The girl found you most frightening and wanted nothing to do with you. Talk to woman. She clearly has no desire to speak with you. I fear the sight of you was too much for that girl. She ran as though you were an evil djinn.
Wonder why they didn't do two J's there or two N's at the end.
Because that would be more of a male version, right? Or is that how
Lethal
spelled
fall
djinn
from
is?
here.
Below you in the lethal fall. There is a building and a stone platform over a deep walled pit in the ground, steps leading down into it. There are some date palms, aloe vera, and other plants nearby. Can you grab an aloe vera? The dates have all been harvested from the palm. They will not soothe your thirst. You should look for another source of water.
Come
Well,
on,
at least
donkey.
the mule is...
Donkey!
Donkey! Here, look at this. Donkey, will you drink?
He will.
Yay! It's a good source of water because donkey took a drink. Woo, woo! Piss in the water? Piss in the water is a problem with
It is a
armor. I'm
problem with-
sure you won't manage. Drink water. Yeah, right after you pissed in it, please drink the water. The waters of the pool of Siloam are cold, cool, and pure and fill you with
Notice
relief.
the corners changed to the.
Yeah, yeah. Can you also take a bath in the water? Like lay in the water?
Take bath.
It is neither the time nor the place to be taking a bath, Enway.
This is kind of interesting. So there's even.
I have never. Hey, William, I'm concentrating on more than one job to keep your pasta. That's a very excellent idea. And it's called Never Put Your Eggs.
I've got to concentrate.
Yeah, there you go. Never
I've got
put
to concentrate.
all your eggs in one
Is there
basket.
going to be a cave
Hello?
fever?
Hello?
Yeah. Yeah, is there going to be a
Echo.
cave fever?
Echo.
A little bit loud. Yes, concentrate. You scared the tire when we came in because we were so busy concentrating. It is now pitch black deep inside the aqueduct. You are stumbling about dangerously on the roughly hewn floor. You cannot see a thing.
So what if I go back?
Is there a squid monster in here too?
I don't know, maybe cave beavers.
Arthur, what was that sound? Oh no! Who knew? As I feared, you have struck your head upon a low spot in the tunnel, knocked yourself out, fallen forward in the water, and drowned. Not a very glorious for the king of all Britons.
I've never seen that before. Awesome.
Alrighty, new death. I saw. Yeah, I jumped. All right. All right. Did we drink?
Yep.
The mule delights in the fresh water and it is ready to go
See
on.
if it shows the.
Yep, the mule took a couple more drinks. Do we have a torch?
Nope. You don't go that way. It's just that was something.
Oh.
That area over there is something is like something I didn't know about for a very long time actually. So.
Awesome.
And there's something I can show. Probably.
Dang, I know. What a series of events. Hit your water on a low part of the tunnel, fall forward into the water, and drowned. And no one would ever see you or know of you again. Except sometimes some adventurer would be out there and would find your shield and your body parts. Skeleton. Scavenging it, probably, and selling it off. Okay,
Let's see.
so that pretty much is that, right? Because there's nowhere to go. Do watch your step. You can not afford to be careless. Man, you are a klutz. Can you get a rock? The last thing you need to carry is a rock hot enough to burn your fingers. Hey,
No, it's
might
just
light
sunny
something
like
because it's sunny right now. Tonight in the desert, it might be cold, and you'll be glad for that hot rock. Look, at last your arduous journey of the walls of Jerusalem rise before you. At this corner, you can see the golden mosque called the Dome of the Rock. Kill the mule. Well, whoops. Arthur, holding your sword constantly is only going to cause problems. Oh, there's Jabir, you little ass hat.
Oh,
Boom, this has put a well-needed end to a false guide at last. You have surely avenged many previous victims and future ones. All right, and it didn't hurt our skill points, and we can rob his body, right? There are fleas and lice and drying blood and a ripe smell. There's nothing of any worth. Definitely, that does not sound what asshat. That he was an asshat. As you approach Jerusalem, bear in mind you are one lone foreigner surrounded by dangerous and hostile natives.
And
You're moving right along. I've never seen this.
now this is one of these cases of where they give you a little hint to be careful of how much you bribe people.
Be warned, infidel. We will kick your ass and take off your head and steal your body and grab your gold. All right.
Die, infidel.
I was going to make a remark about using your brains, Arthur, but since they are all over the grounds, along with your blood, heart, kidney, liver, lungs, and intestines, well, I guess there is no point. I just watched the first 3 Die Hards a few days ago, and wow, what a great bunch of movies, especially the first one. Rest in peace, Alan Rickman. We did watch Die Hard. I can't remember where we were. Oh, we were at the arcade, the beercade, and it was playing in the screen on the back, and I said, I watched Die Hard during Christmas.
So if you give him a gold,
it's too much.
a rich man.
A rich man, kill him! Oh, infidel! All right, remember they said not to give him a bunch of money.
That's what it's showing.
So give him a copper and call it a day.
See what happens.
The Zion Gate is dead. You look like a stinking infidel. Pay me. All right. This is not well. All my men must be paid. All right, so you have to pay 4 copper coins. My, that is a steep drop, and you are dead. Rest in peace, dead.
No cause to swear me, Arthur is the only clownness.
Yeah, Alan Rickman, especially. Did you like him in Harry Potter?
Oh, that's funny.
There must be some clumsy old fools here. I cannot think of anyone that had more awesome classics as Sierra back in the day. Honestly, LucasArts would be the only, but there are some out there that are foreign that we've never even tried yet. So, I mean, and sometimes getting those are harder, but still, Silver will do it. You may pass, infidel. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. All right. Now that it's been paid, the mercenaries eye you with contempt. Is my meal going to be safe?
This is, one of these cases of...
Don't go in that way. Another ancient wall stretched before you. Is there a hole in the wall there? Ask Merlin. You cannot see much of the walls, really. The disc seems to be part of the walls, but I cannot say what their purpose may be. I've never been to Jerusalem or any place like that. I think that would be really fascinating. Yes, Snape was a great role for him. Sure was. Forever marked. What else did Rickman do? Did he do Dracula? No, that's all old men.
Nervous?
Yes.
First time.
No, I've been nervous lots of times.
Love them airplane references.
Well, let me see. Definitely Harry Potter's and as Gruber or whatever from Die Hard. Those are the 2 that definitely come to mind. He did Marvin, the depressed robot in the newer Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
I'm trying to think. Hans Gruber. That's who he was. He was Hans Gruber. Yes. The woman is herding away her sheep. What an utterly stupid animals they are. Look, sheep. What an utterly stupid animal they are. Look, man. He is dirty, has disreputable look, and his clothes are old and threadbare and smells of goat and elderberry. Can you do the dancing thing for him here?
What?
William would like this. He knows ham and jam and spam a lot. Your words are clear enough, but they elude me. Dang it.
Let me see if I can, if I have a...
Here
we
was
go.
Absalom. Okay, here we go. Sorry.
Here's a little Easter egg in this game.
Watch this. Ham and jam and Spamalot. I know. So it's in memory of Graham Chapman. I kept waiting for Slayer, but I remember Slayer has got a play today, so he's not on. And Judge Turpin and Sweeney Todd. Yes, you're right. And that is a really twisted one, isn't it? We're talking about the Tim Burton version? Wait, not Sweeney Todd. Isn't he also in the Johnny Depp, the one I'm thinking of, Johnny Depp and the Butchers? He was the sheriff of Nottingham in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. That is correct. Yep, definitely. Such a good, Destiny, rest in peace, such a good actor. Yes, he was in the Johnny Depp one too. That's what I was thinking. He's in the butcher of the barber of
Sweeney
Seville.
Todd?
He was in Sweeney Todd, and then he was in. But we have the Tim Burton version, and that's the one he was in. And I was thinking it was the Barber of Seville or something like that. Okay.
Oh, okay, this is You Need More Money. So, hey, you.
Yes, you.
Whoops.
Out there on your own, standing naked by the hole in the door.
Hey,
Can you help me? You must pay me a fee to enter Jaffa Gate. Wherever you can afford, you must pay. Give him one. He does not like the flash of your sword. That has set the fraud to his heels, but now you best put your sword on for now. There be more guards like those at the Zion Gate. So don't pay everybody then. That's what he did say.
Yeah, that one, I was like, I mean, I probably could have just given him something, and that might have been, oh, that's cool.
In the distance, in the Syrian desert and the hills through which you have journeyed. The road leads back into the desert, so you really don't want to go to the desert, right?
Oh, that's cool!
Halt, sir, halt! At great cost to myself, I send this vision of warning. You must not turn away from your mission now. Months of weary labor and travel have brought you here. There is nothing this way but the desert, whose hardships you have already suffered. Turn back to Jerusalem, King Arthur, and seek your destiny.
Do it again.
You're going to die this time. And to think that men once hailed you as king and praised your ability. Yes, and now that you have trudged far from the city walls, what have you to show for it? Nothing. Well, you're a stubborn old git. Did he or did he not say,
That's
don't
funny.
do that? All right, show him your sword.
Yeah, okay.
All right. This must be the Jaffa Gate. Right. Open gutter runs down to the center of the street. So don't walk in the gutter. Okay, so this is the bazaar of Jerusalem. The tiny shops line both sides of the street, and such smells. Delicious food combined with raw sewage in the gutter. Watch where you step. Arthur, that little thief has grabbed your purse. Well, guess what? Now we're broke, but we have our sword.
Oh, I just remember this. Like, so some of the writing and stuff like that is actual Arabic, and there's various things, and I think it was them definitely
pushing the limits,
saying naughty phrases. And
Can you
stuff
read
like
the
that.
phrases? In Latin, the sign reads "Arma," meaning weaponry of armor. Mohammed is the name of the merchant. The Islamic is the rest is in Arabic. Read Arabic. My Arabic is not good enough to translate that. Talk to man. You are wise not to waste your time chasing after him, Habib. The thieves of Jerusalem are as slippery as eels. A shame I must leave soon to join a caravan to Cairo, or you could be my guest. That is a very fine mule you have there, I notice. You must prize her highly. Ask about thief. I'm sorry for your loss. He's done much mischief in the bazaar. Ask about bazaar. Those who spend money are always welcome here. Steve. Okay, so he's Harry in Love, Colonel Brandon in Sense and Sensibilities. Yes, I sell weapons of all kinds, swords and daggers, bows, maces, axes, spears, and many other weapons. But I regret I have locked up, as I must depart very soon to join a caravan.
There will be a caravan going to Regine.
And the caravan's headed to Regine. I travel with the caravan to Cairo, though.
This is in Egypt.
Harry in Love, actually. And Steve Spurrier in Bottle Shock. Long history. I don't know all of Al Rickman's movies, but you seem to know quite a few. All right. Ask about the woman. I'm not certain who you mean. Ask about Katsima. You're selling your mule?
Can't be serious. I am serious.
If you were truly part of this,
Habibi, if you will truly apart, I will gladly give you all the money I have upon me. It is a goodly sum, but this fine mule is worth every coin. Bye, friend. In this purse you will find 2 dinars, that was which are gold coin. There are dramas and there are silver and some falls. A falls is a copper coin, or a false idol. And since you do not understand, here is the way of it. 4 falls are worth 1 dram. 4 drams are worth 1 dinar. We know what a dinar is. And I must go and meet the caravan that awaits me. May Allah grant you good fortune. Bye. Bye, friend. Bye, mule. Did we at least take our belongings? We lost those in the ship, though, really. The mule, it was just me and the mule and a lodestone and a purse.
Oh, no, it's
Look in your purse. All right.
So, we actually have more copper than we started out with, but...
Less gold and...
No, I think we were already down to like 1 anyway, so...
Less silver?
So...
Bizarre. Alrighty. Do we need like a dress or something? Or I don't know. Observe, if you will, the quality of fabrics. You will find none finer, even if you journeyed from Constantinople, and indeed some have come as twice as far. See the exquisite covers, the glowing patterns, the perfect weave of these silks from the Orient, and these magnificent linens that will keep you cool when the sun scorches the earth, and by its virtue, the absorbing moisture will keep you dry. And then perhaps you come from a colder clime, such as indeed your armor would hint. See my beautiful dyed woolens and feel the perfection of their natural oils. Oh, there's another little thief.
No.
Hot, fresh falafels for a hungry man, made from the finest ground chickpeas and ground sesame seed, flavored with parsley, onions, and garlic. I love falafels, by the way. And that's not just a restaurant. That is actually the truth. I love falafels. Only one false gives you a falafel. The boy, sell him to me. No good trying to talk to him. He never says a word. Not a tooth left in his head, anyway. And he's been for days begging for crumbs. It is a cruel world when no one will help one another. Look at Sarah. She appears to partake liberally of her own food. Yeah, she's got some large boobs. Look at the boy. He's only a young boy, half-starved, ragged urchin, who's surely alone in the world. What a pathetic sight. And don't call me Shirley. No! You must not draw your weapon without good cause in this bazaar. The Muslims won't tolerate it. Oh, my God. Did I not warn you against this? Do you not listen? Nay, you are too stubborn, and now you are reduced to being a shish kebab.
I think those guys were guards from Regime.
Where the hell did they come from, anyway? All right, look at man. He has rather a taste for the bright colors, I note. Why don't you get the boy a copper coin?
Maybe you could.
Okay, what does that say? Lucerne?
Like probably...
Lucerne means lamps. As for the Greek underneath, I cannot translate. My Greek is too whatever.
I'm going to talk to people first.
All right, talk to man. Sakling haling, good sir. You look like a man of taste. Notice the fine craftsmanship of my lamps. My lamp oils are of the purest quality. If lamps are not to your taste, I carry good, long-burning charcoal for your brazier. Are not these herbs sublimely fragrant? They sweeten the air and lend freshness to even the foulest of rooms. She does. She has some enormous boobies. For sweetness of the body, I have scented oils that will moisten the skin and inflame the passions. Ooh. If you desire, I'll sell it to you. Buy an oil. Do not overburden yourself with something you don't need. Some of these herbs are quite rare, but for you, only 1 dinar. So that's 4 dinars, right? A good bag of charcoal is only 2 falls.
Okay. Some things just kind of keep in mind.
You gonna talk to the old woman with the apples?
Well,
Okay. Tableau. Begone, heathen, I do not like the looks of you, and I serve only who I please. And today, it does not please me to serve anyone. So guess what? No wonder you're poor. All right. Pet dog. Nice try, but I don't think being nice to Fazwa's dog is the answer. Tableau Linus is a term meaning the butcher, though literally from Latin it's the butcher's block. I cannot read the Hebrew graffiti above the door. Is this also a bad swear word?
Yeah, like I said, if you...
Yo, Will, what's up? Hello, Zero. Ammon, how are you doing? It loosely translates as Ismail, king of the antiquities. The rest is Arabic and Hebrew graffiti.
This is awesome.
It's dark inside and you can see nothing. It is still dark inside and you see nothing. There are times when even I don't understand you. Kapuna. I see nothing significant to your mission. Kapuna is the Latin for inn or tavern. If I interpret the symbol below correctly, this is the star of Allah inn. Thou that the inn should be locked. I am not open for business, so go away, Asad. Okay, nobody wants to make any money here. Look in the window now. It is dark. You see nothing. It must be an Easter egg that you keep doing. Talk to this man. Alin Habibi, I am Ishmael, and within my vaults I have wonders, I have miracles, I have relics and the holy saints and prophets. I have the blood of the prophet Muhammad, hairs from the beard of Gurkaraka Saint, finger bones of the saints, a sliver from what the Christians call the true cross. A relic for you today, perhaps? I have a special on the saints' finger bones. You refer to the Christian legend of the cup from which the prophet Jesus drank before he was martyred. I know it well. Come, listen. Know me, man. Doing great. Will is doing great, and that is good to hear, Will. And I told myself, Ishmael, this grail must never go to the ordinary man, but one day a great warrior will ask for it, and you must be ready. And so I have waited, and clearly you are the man destined to have this grail. It is a thing beyond, and is only 1 dinar. Are we going to actually buy the grail?
Yeah, we're just
Pay the
playing
man.
around.
I will fetch it at once. Yes, sorry, I must have sold it. I do have a good sale on Saint Fingerbones, though. Are you sure? Look in purse.
Okay.
He did not steal our money. Okay, what is this? Can you look? It's a heavy wooden door framed by gilded tiles. Glazed tiles. The crescent and the star are the symbols of the goddess. I can tell you nothing relevant at the moment. The street is paved with ancient stones, many of years older than Camelot.
And raw sewage.
And the raw sewage on the ground, and don't forget they're probably using that as the latrine. But other than that, life is good. Okay, what about this guy? The streets of David and here against the sacred wall, a beggar sits coaxing what warmth he can from a brazier filled with burning charcoal. Is this why we bought charcoal? Talk about beggar. Alms for the poor leper, look upon the wretched with mercy, help me out, please, and give me some money. The beggar's pathetic sight, for his limbs are rotting with the disease of leprosy. Can you give him a coin? Usually an alms can be money, though sometimes it may be another gift. You must decide what would be the best to give this beggar.
Okay.
So it's
in that
one of
case,
those things
eventually,
where
we get
you might
some
not want to
charcoal.
give him money, because you give him money, he might head right over to the liquor store and brown bag it on the corner, right? We wouldn't want that to happen.
Oh, okay.
Talk to this man. The man is so agitated
Okay,
he can't
yep,
even
yep,
talk
yep.
to you. Talk to that man. Fish for sale. St. Peter's fish and carp. It's a fishmonger's shop. Look, it looks like a sleek, well-fed cat with a taste for fish. Where's the cat? Oh, it's a little orange. Cat in a typical fashion. Kick the cat. It is a pottery shop, though undoubtedly deals in more than... Forget the cat. You have things to do. That is not the behavior of a king.
Yeah, just a poor boy.
Talk to the man. Be not misled by my side, Habib. True ideal in earthenware, bowls and plates and jugs and vases for everyday use. But I have richer wares which are not safe to display on the street. I have silver plates, bowls, goblets, plain or worked with designs, shine to a shimmering perfection. I sell mirrors as well. Ooh. Even gold plates and goblets I can make to order if your wealth is great enough, plain or patterned or encrusted with jewels. For Rabi, it is a granary. It is a pottery shop, though they do sell other things. Certainly, I have a nice mirror for 2 dinars.
Dirhams or something.
Oh, dramas are... That would be 8 dinars then, right?
I think it was the silver ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah.
Dinars,
Dirhams.
drams, 4, and false. False are false like gold?
Still, those are called coppers.
Ah, the coppers. Okay. See, look at Miss Boobies. Buy anything from her? Give copper to the boy. He's afraid to take the money. It must remind him of something evil happening in the past.
Yeah.
That's awful.
Okay, so this whole bazaar is an interesting kind of scene. So now
There's a lot to do here. What about this woman with the apples?
Yep.
Look at woman. I detect an unusual look of wisdom in this old woman's eyes. Talk to woman. King Arthur, I know your purpose here. It is given to me to know such things, for I am a seeress. I thought so. Another came from your land. His name was Galahad. He spoke of you, for if he failed, he knew only you might follow and succeed. But as a servant of the goddess, I know you are worthy. I bid you to buy an apple for this fruit sacred to Aphrodite. All right. So ask about fruit. 1 apple and 1 only, and I will sell you. Here are your choices. If you give me 1 false, I will give you an apple that is only an apple and nothing more. Eat it, and it'll taste good. If you give me 1 dirham, I will give you an apple that will satisfy all your hunger, slake all your thirst, and ease your weariness. If you give me 1 dinar, I will give you an apple that is bitter to the tongue, and yet you will know the taste of truth. So you're going to say the game?
No, I know what I'm going to do.
She is the great mother of all, of whom we call Aphrodite. I thought we show everybody the options of what happens if you do.
I completely missed